All right, he's a madman. Yeah, he's a bit crazy, but we like it that way. A madman, and that is a good thing. Her name was Caroline Edwards. And this is their cynical move here. They think, well, we'll bring in cops. They can't attack cops. Well, we'll bring in an attractive blonde. I mean, it's a woman. They can't. We actually can.
This man has a nuclear code. Look, that's the president of the United States. The man who's going to push back on Russia, China, North Korea. Are you kidding me? He can't even take a bite of his own salad.
Listen, there definitely are examples of Biden looking frail or looking confused on stage. Like those examples exist, and I'm not minimizing that. That though, not a good example. He's eating a salad like a normal human. Like, what did you want him to do? Like, scarf it down like a monster? He's slowly eating a salad while he's having a conversation with the lady sitting next to him. What?
You should eat it like a man, like just. No, he's not eating it like a man enough, okay? But my favorite was, you expect that guy who eats salad slowly to push back against North Korea? What is the logical connection there? By the way, speaking of pushing back against North Korea, did Donald Trump do that? No. What he said was, Kim Jong-un wrote me a love letter. So he let him develop 6 to 8 nuclear weapons on his watch.
You fell. You had a fall. Gotcha. That's a line of duty injury as well. A couple of 100 yards from you, Ashley Babbitt was being dragged backwards out of the Capitol as she was bleeding out, shot by one of your fellow officers, even though she was unarmed, posed no threat to anyone, okay? But you bumped your head. Got it. Comes off like somebody with a chip on her shoulder. This self-aggrandizing, I worked holidays, weekends. Yeah, well, you had a job to do. Yeah, you got paid. And you're being used. You're being used right now. I'm sorry you are called names, but this happens particularly in your line of work.
She tripped on blood, the blood of officers who were being battered by the Capitol rioters that he is providing cover for as we speak.
Yeah, but I want to clarify a number of things. First, she slipped on the blood later, but when she was knocked down, it was right-wingers who were smashing the fence into her, and they knocked her down, and she hit her head on the concrete. But she'd already been knocked unconscious because she'd hit her chin on the railing. Okay, so she didn't just slip. Okay, they were assaulting her. Now,
the Crimea River, though. Crimea River. Yeah. Oh, you got assaulted. You got assaulted. Well, you had a job to do. That's what he's saying there.
All right, he's a madman. Yeah, he's a bit crazy, but we like it that way. A madman, and that is a good thing. It actually, once he's president again, as is my hope, will keep us safer, just like it did when he was president, and just like it did when other people that our enemies thought were a little bit crazy. It helps us. There's actually a theory, it's called the madman theory, and it came up in the Nixon administration when a country makes their leader look irrational and volatile, so other world leaders would avoid provoking the country, fearing an unpredictable response. And Richard Nixon, who was definitely a little bit different, is the guy who got this started.
Madman theory is where you pretend to be crazy, but you're not actually crazy. You want your opponent to think you're crazy and you'll do anything, but you're not actually crazy. In this case, he's actually crazy. And by the way, if you noticed, this was a confession. That is even Greg Kelly, one of the most extreme guys on Newsmax, which is one of the most extreme channels there's ever been, basically saying, yeah, we all know that Donald Trump is nuts. Don't you guys know he's nuts?